Hi everyone, welcome to my cyberspace. We'll continue our series on Power BI Paginated Report. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to create your table in Power BI Paginated Report and how you could play around your table. So let's get right into it. So we see that we already loaded our data in the previous table, employee, department, and demographics. You also have two different data sources. So one of the few things you could do is you could play around this and just drag this a little bit down. You could move this, expand, just make sure you have the expansion. It's not going to work yet. I don't want to take that away. So you could also take, this is just me moving things around, or whenever it becomes, this doesn't want to set, but yeah, you could drag this just like this, and that's all. But for now, we don't need this is an header or whatever. So what do we want to do? So this is this table. Let's say we want to display it to see what the data looks like. So first few thing is you come to your white space here and you right click. So when you right click, you click on insert. You'll see different options: text box, line, table, and all. So let's first insert. This is a title in case you want a title. So this is we can call this maybe adventure works analysis. And next thing we can do is you could drag this, put it all around, or change the color. So just one of the things you could do is you change the color right here, whatever you want to do, just play around. The same, it's very easier. So insert, we could insert a text box. Text box is we trying to say maybe I want to put employee, just want to put the employee department table, employee departments then table, and we have that. And so I could just drag this, expand this. That's not what I want, but yeah, this is something you could do. Put it up in the middle right here. And next thing I want to do is insert a table, right? So the table is really where we want to get the data. So first I want to insert this data here, and it asks me, so because I have like two different data sources and I have if I have multiple data sources, it's going to specify, but so for you it might not show you all of these layers just because you probably have one data source, so, and which is very clear. So I know for the Adventure Works 2012 I want to display this, and it's sort of smart enough to know that, oh, this is what the table title will be. The next thing is the title, and you don't have to display everything. We can just say we want to display each of them. So when this is, we only shows us three, so we say insert column to the right, and you just, so make sure you're clicking on this last box, and so this is going to drop, so middle name, and just keep inserting column to the right. You see how I could expand this, right? And you could just keep dragging this. So last name, so let me just do two more, and that's going to be insert column to the right. So I want to do departments, and insert column to the right, and I say start date. I guess I'm just going to do the group name, so I could come here and say insert column to the left, right? And I want to do group name. So you can arrange this like as you want, right? So that's one. You could drag this wherever you want it to be. So let's see what this looks like. Execution time, I could take this away, but let's leave it as it is. Let's just put it right here, so to the left. Okay, so let's try to run this, see if this works. So we see we have this already. This shows us we have the execution time also right down that we have here. So this is just showing the raw data. We can try to design this and make the table name more fancy. So you just click on this and maybe change the color. This is also whatever you want to do to that. Maybe you also want to bold it. Just make sure you highlight everything here, bold them. You want to choose a different background. Let me see if that's on white already. You want to choose a different, whichever thing you want to do. You want to change the font. Also, just play around this setting. You will see how sort of interesting it is the same way. So let's see. So it looks a little bit better. So we see here. So something you could also do is you could also, let me try to bring this down. You could also bring in a new table. So remember that I click on insert again, insert table, and at this time around I want to bring in my second table, but I want to make a description. Let me take out this Ctrl Z. Let me bring an heading so it looks very clear. So insert a text box. So I want to write demographics table, and that's that about that. So just gonna drag this right here, and so yeah, this could be sometimes quite messy. And the next thing I want to do is insert a table. So we have this. So just gonna drag this right here, and that is okay. So the next thing I want to choose is I'm choosing 2022. So choosing this name, the annual sales. So what do I want to do? I want to insert tables to the right. Insert column right. Insert column right. Insert column right. Insert column right. So this is going to be, so let me say business type, and this is going to be number of employees. Let's say this is going to be year opened. Let's try to add one more and see what happens. And this is going to be a, say, I think I have bank annual revenue. Okay, so same thing, we color shade it, it's a different color, say blue, and see what it looks like. So try to run it, right? So we see that we have our report. Now you're like, oh, where's this reporting? So you could go to the last page. So like this is 2012, 23, you could keep going, and so it shows that the data is just a lot. That's why, and before you see the other tables. So what you see, what I'm doing is, so there's a design and a run section. So the design is where you make edits. So when you see run, it means you can edit. When you see design, it means you want to go back to, so want to go back to, this is the design phase, then I can switch to run. So that is that about that. So in the next video, I'm going to be talking about like how you can apply filter to each of these. Let's say you only want to select from a particular range, or you don't want to select everything. So that's that about that. So hopefully let's try to run this again and let's see what we have here. So we have the department already. Okay, see you in the next video. Ciao.